lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Let's look at a real example of Vaseline glass and how it differs from just plain old green uranium. That's a piece of Fenton right there, so ignore that for a minute, although that's got uranium in it as well. So the cake plate back there, which is Jeanette sunflower, that's true uranium glass, just green depression glass with uranium in it. And then this piece here, which is yellow, is what would be called a piece of Vaseline glass. Now the yellow can vary. It can have tints of green in it. Vaseline two-handled, $195. That's really nice, but the Vaseline glass always is more yellow than it is green. That's just kind of always the way it's been with collectors. Look at all these eggs. Keep making sure I'm in focus. We'll look at some of these plastic bunnies since it is going to be springtime soon. I can't see the prices on them. Well, I am in New Jersey, and there's an awful lot to see here. I'm upstairs at the grist mill. I had to run an errand in this direction, so that's the reason why I'm over here. Let's go look inside of this cabinet. Oh, I can't. Mr. Peanut is in the way. I can't get over there. They've got their green Franciscan ivy out, I guess, for St. Patrick's Day. Now, you know I love that 30s table. I'm going to try to get in here and see what we can see. I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm really squeezed. Well, the depression glass really shows off well over here in this sunny back room. So just enjoy it. There's quite a bit of it here. Typical colors, pink and green and blue and amber and cobalt. This will almost always have uranium in it, of course, which is so popular among people today. It wasn't quite the big deal 30, 35 years ago. People did display it under blacklight, but it has won the hearts of a lot of young collectors, which is a great thing. Can you see the falls over there? I mean, through the window back there. The windows are a little dirty, you might not be able to see. I'm still looking for that green refrigerator lid. Let's see if I can find a price on... one tumbler is $10. Okay, so that would be way too much for me. Lots of patterns you'll recognize here. Here's a Maxfield Parrish Daybreak, which probably shouldn't be hanging back here in this sunny room because it will fade. It's priced at $360, and there's quite a bit of foxing throughout. It is a nice frame and it is a big size. I don't see any insect damage, but I personally wouldn't have it hanging in this bright corner. It's not going to hold up for very long. Many prints on the walls. A lot of dishes here in this particular shop. A lot of dishes. Boy, it's nice to shop without music blasting, isn't it? Well, I don't see fish platters, fish services together very often these days. There's a great big platter back there. Boy, you could get a big trout on that, couldn't you? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12 plates for the fish course. All hand painted, beautiful porcelain. It looks chip and crack free. That's quite a set. $395. You won't be serving Mrs. Paul's on that. That's for your pricey fish. Wow. It's a nice big slag glass shade, a hanging shade for a kitchen or a dining room. That's an old one. If you hear a hum, there are lights overhead of me. Then that's what's humming. The fluorescent lights. Oh, the floor is uneven here because this building is so old. I guess you can tell that it kind of goes up and down and up and down. I have to really watch where I'm stepping. There's a man on a horse. Well, I like that orange parrot or parakeet, whatever it is, bird picture there for $28. That's kind of unusual. I haven't seen that before. And then here's a set of four, well, we can see right here on the tag, very accurate, 4 iridescent hand-painted castle scene art glass shades, $140 for all 4 of them. If you've got a light fixture from the 30s that needs to have its shades replaced, those iridescent shades were very popular at that time. Yes, a lot of little things. I have to go very slowly. Look at the pup. What does he say? His tag says Airedale, and I think he's $12. The heater just went off, so now you can hear me again. There are things on the floor, so that's the reason why I'm being very cautious. Get in here and see what this says. Cordial set. Lidded pitcher, Vaseline / uranium. Well, it's not really Vaseline. It's green depression glass. Remember, the Vaseline is on the yellow side. But it's pretty though. I've never seen that before. $95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little glasses. Let's see. Look at all the teapots over here. Drip glaze. Pottery. All right, hold on. I'm going to spin you around. I haven't found the lid yet for my refrigerator dish I'm looking for. Remember how popular Hall pottery was back in the 1980s? Sadly, this is another example of some of the American pottery that took a huge hit after 2008. It's just not as widely collected as it used to be. It's still beautiful stuff. I keep saying stuff. It's beautiful American pottery. And you can pick it up these days, usually pretty reasonably. There's not a whole lot of competition. Now these are priced, let's see, this is at $195, and that's at $195. And I can't see the prices on any of the others, but yeah. I'll let you decide if that's reasonable depending on how things are priced in your part of the country. Now let me see. Oh, I think I'm backed up. How do I get out of here? I have something in my hand that I'm going to buy, and I have one other thing I think I'm going to purchase. Look at all these salt and pepper shakers. You want to see them? Oh my gosh, we could stand here all day. That's a lot of salt and pepper shakers. All right, we'll just scan through. Let's just do one little swoop. Okay, if you've got a red and white kitchen theme from the 40s, this is going to be right up your alley. Look at the tins for all the different sugar flour, coffee, tea. I can't really see the problem. I'm trying to tell you as many prices as I can. There's a Hall sundial casserole for $48. More tins. Lots of red kitchen appliances and gadgets and things. Now, who's your cabinet? Wow, look at all of this. Oops. Get back on there. Bakelite, $18. Some of these are Bakelite. I guess most of them are wooden. I like these canisters here because they're more of a deco design. Oh, and here's the cattail. I think sold through Sears and Roebuck. This was so popular. That might be, these look, that almost looks like a reproduction. It looks so new. I don't know. Those are in really, really good condition. Oh, look what I see. Let me turn myself around. I saw it upside down. Painted lamps of Handel. Oh, I wish it were in color. Handel lamps are such high quality. My goodness, there is so much in this store. I am specifically trying to find a crisscross hazel atlas lid to my big refrigerator dish, because I've got the bottom, and if I can find the lid and match them up, that thing sells for about $100. You know, top and bottom together in good condition. So, all right, I'm going to try to get as close as I can to certain things. I don't know what to show you. I hardly know where to begin because there's just so much. It is just packed in here. Okay, let's see what we can find that we can talk about. Look at this little magazine rack for a child with the kitty decal on it. It mimics the adult's furniture. I guess little children's books could be placed in that. Look at all of these small things. Try to get the light to be corrected here. I am not currently wearing my mask. I'm the only one in this store, and it is massive. I usually wear it even though the mask mandates are being lifted in many places. It's just my personal choice to wear it as much as I can, especially in close encounters. But in case you see my reflection, there I am, and I have no mask on, but there's no one here. Look at that little toilet that says mustard. That's my speed. Fits my sense of humor. And a wooden barn. Germany. What's up here? Little Scotties that are so popular. And there's a horse clock topper back there, right back there. I'm petting his head. See that? Wow, look at the big plastic Santa. Santa candy wagon, it says. And then there's that little magazine rack again. That thing is funny. Lots of blue glass over there. I apologize if the phone goes in and out of focus. I'm filming on it, and there's only so much the human brain can take in at one time, and I think there's only so much my camera can take in at one time too. It gets overwhelmed in it. I have to just bring it back in. Let's look at these. Boys' books. You just are overwhelmed, and you get to a point where you almost don't see what's right in front of you because you're trying to look at everything. You know what it's like. Such a variety here. You certainly could come, spend a few hours, go have lunch, and come back in again.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Deco, Luster, Japan. Pancake, powdered sugar and syrup. Yeah, a muffinier and a syrup. That's so cool. 35, is it $35 each? No, it would be sugar and syrup, 35 for the pair. I'm so glad to find an authentic waffle or pancake set to show you, because they're often confused for either coffee or tea sets. Made in Japan, you've got the tray underneath and the two vessels here. Now the one on the right is for syrup and the one over here is for pancake batter or waffle batter. We've talked a lot about how making breakfast at the table was acceptable in the 1920s in American homes. I don't know about elsewhere. And waffles were a major hit. It was a big fad. And these big what they call a duck bill spout way up at the top. That's going to indicate syrup. Okay, we'll look at it. See how it looks like get it in frame. Looks like a duck's bill. And then the spout is way at the top. It's easy to clean. It's not a narrow little spout like you would find on a tea server or a coffee pot. It's easy to clean. It won't coagulate. It's easy to get the syrup out onto the pancakes. And then this would hold the batter to actually make the waffles right at the table. You know, with those fancy waffle irons. So a circa 1930 pancake or waffle set.
I never slept a wink last night. All I could do was think last night. Just wondering why you told me goodbye. I never slept a wink last
I love them. Look, here's another Hoosier. This one's all decked out in yellow and green for springtime.
8 hours or more walking the floor. I never slept a wink last night. Baby, this is so new to me, baby.
Look at the child. So let me move this for a minute so you can. Oops. I'm not going to be able to find the price, but look at the little kitchen cabinet for a child to play with in the 1930s. That's cute. I do wonder how much it is, but oh my gosh, this is making me so nervous. Let me turn this camera off. I think Blue Willow is one of those designs that will remain popular forever. It's just a classic design. I think extremely popular among collectors. Extremely popular among collectors. Blue and white. Any type of blue and white transfer wear, but mostly in this booth we're going to see Blue Willow. And there's a great deal of it, that's for sure. Even the pillows are blue and white. Now let me see. I guess I'll head in this direction. There's some elegant depression glass, dresser trays. Ooh, $65 for that picture. That's a lot of money. Console mirror, or sometimes to hang over a sofa or over the top of a great big old upright piano. I don't think I'm allowed up there, but there's another floor that goes up. There's an oak desk and some banquet lamps. Ooh, there's an old-fashioned Santa Claus uniform over there. Let me see if it's my size. Oh, the days when people used to get dressed up to walk on the boardwalk. That's at the Jersey Shore. That's actually Atlantic City long before the casinos arrived. That photograph is $1. And the old telephone is $75. Here are some more for us to look at. That one is $75. I like the conductor's hat. How much is that? $200. New York Central Railroad. This one is $125. Look how streamlined that is. And this one looks European. Oh, Holland. Black phone from Holland. Some glass shades. And this is looking kind of dark back here. I might not be able to pick anything up, so I'll come back again when there's a little more light.